This episode of Queen of the Ratchet is being sponsored by your man. Just so you know, he won't be coming home tonight. I'll send him back to you in the morning.
We also are being sponsored by books because some of you hoes need to close your legs, shut the fuck up, and open a book. Stay in school, bitches.
Your money, let's be clear, this ain't no pussy. You ain't live till you had this pussy. Wake and shake, ass is cake. Yes, it's juicy, no, it ain't fake. Wake and shake, ass is cake. Yes, it's juicy, no, it ain't fake. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
That song was from our new album, Queen of the Ratchet Volume 1. You can listen to that album on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, Tidal, just any musical streaming platform you like. Now go get your life, bitches. And we're back. I'm Cruella DeVille from Disney's 101 Dalmatians. And I'm feeling fierce, fabulous, and things you'll never understand, hoes.
I'm Tremaine from Disney Cinderella.
And I'm Medusa from Disney's The Rescuers, but I really don't need any introductions.
Girl, could you just stop saying that? Nobody really knows who you are.
The devil.
Out of all the fairy tale storylines, yours ain't shit.
I have to agree. You know, people are always asking who the red-headed scallywag is online. Excuse me, my story is underrated and underestimated, but as far as Queen of the Ratchet is concerned, I'm a fan favorite.
Girl, Cruella made you famous by calling you Herpy Puss. By the way, can you close your legs? The whole room is starting to smell like expired tuna casserole.
Bitch, I went to a clinic and the doctor says I'm fine.
Well, maybe you should go back because something is starting to smell fishy in here.
You know what? Fuck y'all. Y'all stay coming for me, but Cruella, you yet to fix a negative balance on your bank statements. And Tremaine, your edges are still on the sick and shut-in list, bitch.
Oh, Herpy Puss came to read today.
Congratulations, ho. You finally upgraded from the kitty table.
Girl, bye.
Anyway, I got some tea for y'all. I was walking in downtown Fairy Tale Land and I saw Mickey Mouse.
Oh, here we go.
No. I was cordial and polite. He was with his sewer rat of a girlfriend, Minnie.
Why she gotta be a sewer rat?
Because she stays with the bullshit, but she forgets that some of us knows where she came from.
I have no beef, so I have no comment.
I agree. I don't have a problem with Mickey or Minnie.
Y'all both playing innocent, but don't act like y'all don't know the real tea. Everybody knows before Minnie was with Mickey, she was opening her legs for the whole playhouse, including Daisy.
Not Daisy, bitch.
Oh, yes.
I thought you said you kept it cordial. This sounds messy.
I was cordial. You know, it was a good conversation. They even said they liked the show, but get this, they felt we could cuss less and stop being petty to each other because there's kids watching.
And they ain't our problem. We ain't they mammy.
And don't want to be. I got 2 kids of my own that I've been trying to give up for adoption.
You know, I'm just going to say it. I think Queen of the Ratchet gets a lot of hate and flack because it's a lot of cussing and pettiness. But it's not our job to raise your damn kids.
Right, and kids are gonna follow us anyway. We ain't saying nothing they ain't heard before.
This show isn't catered to the kids, but we know kids follow the show.
And let me just say this. We appreciate all our friends, every shape, every size, every color, every age, even the impatient ones.
Oh, that's a good segue. Speaking of being impatient, we were supposed to have Ursula on the show today, but she's running late, as always.
I just text her. She says she's pulling up right now, Cruella.
You know, I can't stand a person that thinks everything operates on their time. The world don't revolve around your lifestyle, bitch.
I believe that people make time for what they want to make time for.
It's so disrespectful and rude to show up late. You know, some of the petty audience was wondering why the original OGs of Queen of the Ratchet aren't all on the podcast hosting the show. That's because there are some unreliable bitches on the Queen of the Ratchet storyline.
You know what? I ain't a fan of talking shit about people when they ain't here.
Girl, bye. You always taking up for her.
No, I just think that you need to take your own advice, you hypocrite.
How am I a hypocrite? Please tell me.
The night of Cinderella's wedding, did you or did you not arrive late?
No, I arrived right on time. There's no such thing as late when you the life of the party.
Okay, so what about Snow White's funeral?
The bitch was rotting in a casket. I doubt she cared if I was late.
You should have a little respect for the dead, Cruella.
No, I don't have to respect a rotten corpse. I don't think Snow White was in heaven saying, damn, this bitch showed up late to my funeral. I hope she burns in hell.
It's still rude.
You know what? So is walking around with pimple pus in your vagina, but you do it every day.
Fuck you, Cruella.
Well, look who decided to show up.
Oh, don't do that, bitch. I got here when I could.
Which is late. Would you mind introducing yourself, please?
Well, if you don't know by now, I'm Queen of Under the Sea, but you can call me Ursula. I'm from Disney's Little Mermaid.
Would you like to tell our listeners why you so late?
Look at y'all talking about our listeners. I was supposed to be a host on this show. Y'all know y'all wrong for that.
But you always late. This ship don't stop for nobody. Ain't nobody about to wait on you to start a podcast.
Cruella, whatever. The podcast wasn't even your idea. I'm the one that said a Queen of the Ratchet podcast would open up the listeners to another world of fairy tale land.
You can have a great idea, but if you ain't got no follow through, then ain't nobody gonna give a damn.
What the hell you trying to say?
I'm saying you ain't the Beyonce of this situation.
Here this bitch go comparing herself to Beyonce again.
You know, not everything needs a Beyonce comparison. Some people don't even like Beyonce.
And some people don't like the smell of your vagina when you come around, but you don't seem to give a damn.
You know what? Fuck you, Cruella. Sometimes you could just be ratchet for no reason.
Whatever, Ursula, just tell us why you can never be on time.
I let you know before I came on here today that I had a dick appointment.
You could have gave that vag a break today.
My gina, my business. You know, I really never understood why hoeing gets such a bad name. I never have either. Some people choose to work 9 to 5s and some choose to open their legs. Tomato, tomato.
But you been keeping your legs open for about a decade, Ursula. You ain't scared that shit gonna dry up?
That's what lube and poppers is for.
Not lube and poppers, bitch.
Cruella, I know I speak fish, but you do know I have a bussy and not a pussy, right? In the words of Shavonna Brooks, the only pussy down here is a banana pussy.
I know you do, girl. Do you ever think that the Disney princesses in fairy tale land are intimidated by the type of woman you are?
You know, I do believe they stay pressed by what's in between my legs.
And how does that make you feel?
I don't feel any type of way about it, bitch. They ain't paying my bills. They may be worried about it, but they man sure isn't. To be honest with you, the whole fairy tale kingdom is full of magical fairies and pixie dust. There's other things to be concerned about besides what's between your legs. Like the petty election, Cruella 2020, bitch.
I know that's right.
But why? I know you team Maleficent Tremaine, but I'd rather elect someone that tells it like it is. Anything Cruella has ever said she was gonna do, she's done. What exactly has Maleficent done? The Black Fair Lives Matter movement wouldn't exist without Maleficent.
Can we please not talk about that fake woke bitch?
Exactly. I would rather wait till she's here to defend herself.
Anyway, there's no secret that Disney and storytellers from the past have tried to paint fairy tale land as this magical world where anything can happen, but those of us who live here know that isn't the case.
Majority of us in fairy tale land can't afford health care.
Cruella is for the people and the best candidate to get everything done.
Well, thanks for that, Ursula, and thanks for joining us today, even though you don't know how to show your ass up on time.
When you start paying my bills, maybe I'll start giving you the time of day, you petty bitch. But until then, I'll show up when I want to show up.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for listening to the podcast today.
You know the listeners want us to do an hour-long show. We should stay on a little longer.
Well, right now, they're going to get what they can get. I have a campaign to win. But to all the listeners, make sure y'all are following on all social media platforms at a Queen of the Ratchet. Till next time, bitches.